Hey guys, welcome to another day on the shop. Today we're looking at a new project. As you saw in the thumbnail, I've got myself a new project, an 04 F-250 Superduty 6.0. It's got head gasket issues, so yeah, I got it for cheap. I've never worked on a diesel. I wanted a diesel project. Put it this way, I got it so cheap that if I went and bought a crate engine and put it in, I would still be under what it costs to actually buy one of these running and driving. So yeah, it is not too bad. It's not too shabby at all. It needs work, but at the same time I want to learn. So here we are, F-250 Superduty. So let's start out with what all it has. First, it's got 321,000 miles on it, just breaking in, minus head gaskets going out. So other than that, it's got this awesome bumper right here from Fab Fours. So this is a beefy bumper. The only thing I really don't like is I need different tow hooks, because these don't really do it for me, because they're in the way when it comes to trying to hook something in them. You can't really do that. As well as the installation of this thing, somebody didn't cut off the ears right here, so it kind of looks stupid, but got that. That thing's money. Got some decent tread on some 35 by 1350s on some 20s or 22s. What are those, 20s or 22s? Those are 20s, yep. 8 lug, all good. Then we have some, I don't even know what brand this is, but oh, Magnum steps. The paint's not too bad. There's a couple dings and dents here. There's a nice one here. The bed has a couple little dings right there and one right there. The passenger side doesn't look too bad. There's not really any rust at all on the truck. The only thing is stuff like this, and the hood is sun-baked, and the roof has surface rust and is sun-baked as well. So like I said, it needs a little work, but if I put some time into it and a little bit of money, I'll come out way on top on this thing. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep it or if I want to trade up and sell it for a whole lot more and then buy another F-250, the next model up. Since this is an 04, I'd probably go to an 08, if not higher, depending on the price. So we got a couple of other modifications. The fender has been cut into right there. We won't even go in there yet. It's got some nice, beautiful camouflage seat covers all the way through. They're actually pretty nice seat covers. It does have a unique smell of I'd say a little bit of mildew mixed with some human and just sitting in the sun a lot. We're missing our 2 sun visors. We got one down there. I don't know if the lights work in it. It hasn't been cleaned out since I got it. So got some other stuff. Got a beer can, some other stuff down there. All this works. He had a amp and a subwoofer in here when I bought it. We got some trash all in here. It's got a 5th wheel adaptation, so I'm digging that. It used to have a SCT tuner in here, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back and get another one or if I'm gonna get a different brand. I looked it up and I kind of like the SCTs, but we'll find out. So no, hold on, this thing's heavy. My hand in here. There we go. All right, so we got some blue pipes. I don't know what brand those are. They kind of match the Sinister diesel coolant filter. We got a new alternator. We've got all aluminum pipes aftermarket. We've got some aftermarket wiring. and the AC is not plugged up. We have some awesome speaker wires for the amp. Batteries are a year old, new coolant reservoir, blown radiator hose, some random wires. I don't know what they go to yet. And yeah, so we are looking at the new project of trying to find out if we can get this thing running and towing and see if I like it, because my 2014 1500 is nice, but I want to get into diesels to tow a little bit better. And yeah, I mean, who else would trade up a good deal of this? At the end of my excursion of learning this and putting money into it, I'll put all the prices at the very last video, and we will we'll get this thing pretty much top notch without buying every single possible thing for it. We're going to be on a budget, but we're doing a head gasket kit, studs, water pump, probably the Thickum. Got a new oil cooler already set up, got new filters for everything coming in, new radiator hose. Gonna take the heads off, go get them checked, decked, and probably some seals put in them, just to make sure everything is hunky-dory and great with it. I've got to work on some suspension later, and then we'll go get everything balanced and aligned. But yeah, this is going to be a fun project. My first project is going to be breaking all this down to get to the heads. And I've heard good things and bad things about pulling heads without pulling the body. And some people say it's easy and you can do it and there's no issue. Other people, they look at it and say, just pull the body off. But we're gonna do it the old school way of not pulling the body off, and not on this one at least. And we're gonna rip everything out and start getting stuff done. I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna start. I want a new hood liner in here, because that thing is disastrous looking. I need to price that out. I haven't priced that out yet. But tomorrow is when I get my head gaskets and my studs and everything else in. So I've got to order a water pump, but I need a little bit more searching in here to find out exactly what part of 2004 this is, because it really doesn't define it when you're looking at parts, really, unless you're looking at like Rock Auto or whatever. But it still kind of has the definition of 2004 and a half and up. So right now it does crank over. Oh yeah, we're getting new glow plugs too, because they're not that expensive for brand new ones, and yeah, it probably just needs them anyway. It does turn over. It does sound really good turning over. It's just it won't crank because it has about 20 codes. I ran the codes and everything else, and I'll put them in the screen as we're talking. So yeah, so I got some things to clean up and see if the high pressure oil pump is working good once I clean up a lot of things, because there's a couple of things that I think are keeping it from working, plus some fuel in the water water in the fuel and everything else. So we're going to dive into this, and it's going to be a project. For one, I don't know if I should pull the hood off, and I probably will. That'll be the easiest way probably to get all this stuff started. But I'm going to do some research real quick, and then we're just going to start rampaging. I'm not going to sit there and talk about each thing to take out. We're just going to knock it out so we can get it done. So whoever's video I watch and I'm impressed with, I'll put it in the link, or I'll put it in the description below, so you can get to their link. And if you have this opportunity to sit here and go through the ordeal of pulling heads on a 6.0 Power Stroke, here you go. And we're going to get this done. So let's get to it. All right, well, it's been a couple hours, I'd say about 8, and yeah, we got it done. Everything looks good and fancy other than being dirty. I still got to take the fan off and the water pump, but everything else looks pretty snazzy and done. I wish I could get, I want to find the firewall heat shield, but that's very difficult to find online unless you go to Ford, I guess. And the hood, it's all tore up. I don't like that. I ordered a new shroud and a new wire holder deal. But yeah, so we got the heads out. Come to my surprise, I learned how to look for things like head studs and stuff like that. Well, these had head studs in them, and yeah, they had cosmetic gaskets in them too. So somebody, I guess, over boosted or ran it hot and then had it over boosting. So we got ARP studs throughout, minus the inner bolts, which I've got some now. I already ordered them, so I can send the studs back because I have a set and I'm not spending $500 if I don't have to. So we got new or used ARP studs. We got new inner bolts, ARP inner bolts. We've got new glow plugs on the way, new harness on the way. We've got to get a couple other things. We're probably going to pull the injectors out, go get the heads checked, cleaned, and see if I need anything else. If I need valve stem seals or something like that, I'll go ahead and just get them done, because this motor has 312 or 321,000 miles on it, and I don't know what all it's seen. So it's already had work done on it. Like I said, cosmetic gaskets. When they came out, they weren't so straight because they caught everything coming out. The way these came out is very unorthodox, especially in the vocabulary. When we get it back in, we're gonna have to drop that side over there with the engine mount, because there's no possible way to get it in any type of straight on this side without destroying something. So at least I think so. The studs, they can only go in with the head. There's no other way to put the head in without doing that unless you remove the evap box. So I got a pile of stuff. There's my pile of stuff right there. Then I was looking at my air filter. I got a hole in my air filter. I need a new air filter. Don't need little squirrels or something getting in there. Everything else is going to get cleaned up pretty good. Oils everywhere. All the valve covers and turbo is going to get sprayed down, wiped down. All the rocker arms and everything are just going to get cleaned up. They all look good. They're not worn out. Like I said, ARP studs. The push rods look really good. So everything looks good. So this truck actually came out to be even cheaper than I thought because of it having a bulletproof kit in it. Not brand, but stuff. And yeah, so got the oil cooler. And then now the only thing is I'm going to check the high pressure oil pump and go from there. So next time you see me, we will have some heads that come back from the machine shop. They're going to get sent off. I'm going to pull these manifolds off and everything. And we're going to see what else they want off of it, just to make sure I get it good and ready for them. So yeah, see you in a minute.